Here's Dan Shapiro to help you find your edge, master your process, and own your future.
Hey guys, good evening everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Actions of Trader.com nightly wrap-up show. Thank you very much for spending a couple of minutes of your day. Hopefully everybody had a good day of trading. So let's talk about it. Obviously the big story of this afternoon, of the whole day, is obviously the third quarter adjusted earnings release of Nvidia. As we say, there's a bad tick. Very much anticipated because realistically it represents everything that's been hot, everything that's been aggressive in the markets for the last several years, and especially in the AI group, right? Unlike its predecessors that came out with earnings or good quarters for the last several weeks, and they've been sold on good news. As of right now, Nvidia is up roughly about 4.5%. Beat the top line, beat the bottom line pretty aggressively as well. You had third quarter revenues beating by $2 billion. You had let's see here. You had estimates. I mean, pretty much all across the board. They ran the table, and right now, obviously, the stock is pushing a little bit under 195. Why is 95 relevant? It's not, but I will give you an area that is. If you guys notice, the after-hour high here is 95.80s. Let's just call it 96. Why is that important? Because if you look at the top of the range here, right? Excuse me. If you look at the top of the range here, it is also 196. That would clear out this whole supply of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So if you are trading Nvidia, right, and you're looking for areas of potential where price action needs to reclaim, we always talk about potential of reclaiming price action, needs to get back above 96. Right now, again, I don't know what time you guys will watch the video, but right now, as you can tell, it's 94.70s. Again, the 11 November highs, or the November channel highs, were roughly 196, and the after hours high is a 195.80. So you can see how important that 196 area is. Buyers came in today, and again, it was kind of a mixed bag. Going into earnings. We saw a lot of $200 calls, weeklies coming in, as you can imagine. And we also saw, give me a sec. We also saw a lot of put buyers coming in for the 170s, 165s. Obviously, they are underwater. We're going to get a little bit more clarity, obviously, after the conference call. And let's see, right? Let's see. As you can imagine, everything, all the technology names are running up with it. It'll be interesting to see if Nvidia, and I hate to borrow this term, can potentially be, quote unquote, a savior, right? A savior of sentiment, a savior of market structure. What I mean by that is, well, we need to reclaim back the 50. Again, that's the whole point. We need to reclaim back the 50-day moving average. We saw today an aggressive spike up at the open, only to get faded. We went red, right? Again, all the value today was pretty much to the downside. And it'll be very interesting to see, is Nvidia enough, right? Is it enough to drive the bulls past the goal line and reclaim back the 50-day moving average? Again, underneath the 50-day moving average is a sell signal. Above the 50-day moving average is, well, a buy signal. As of right now, let's just call it 607, right? Let's just call it 607 on the QQQs. So any close above 607, Christmas is back on. Right? Christmas is back on. If we do not reclaim back the 607, even on Nvidia's really, pretty good aggressive earnings on the table, well, it's Festivus for the rest of us. So again, tomorrow is going to be, pretty big day, considering there is no more aggressive catalyst on the foreseeable future, only going into the end of the year. As you can see here, Qs popped back to pretty much the session highs around the 605, 606 area. So it's going to need to reclaim this. And if we can get a close above 607 on the Qs. It will definitely be kind of the foot being taken off the neck of the bulls. Very simple. Again, something also just to really reiterate the point, and this is why maybe a single event gets it done, maybe a single event doesn't, but it's still very worrisome, guys. And it really understand this. It's still very, very worrisome to figure out why a majority of these stocks, even on good bounces, even on good aggressive moves, are just not following or not following through any type of momentum throughout the day. Again, if you're a bull, that is concerning. Like Micron today, we had an incredible pivot. We talked about Micron last night in the video. This thing lost the 20-day moving average. It went from 225 all the way down to 216. Again, that's not healthy, right? That's not a healthy move. Amazon, the whole day today, was getting slaughtered till it finally started kind of waking back up. I mean, look at the move on Amazon, right? Amazon, you would never think the NASDAQ was up at one point, what was it, 250, 300 at one point. Again, there's a lot of weakness continuing the names. Meta today, again, down another 7. Microsoft today, right? Down another 7. So again, guys, yes, this is good for the bulls. This is a good baby step for the bulls. But the most important part is get back above 607. That's it. Get back above 607 on the QQQs. And for Nvidia, right? Nvidia, get back above 196. We can get back above 196, this thing could potentially go. So I got to cut this a little bit short. I was about not to record the video. I have to take my daughter to training. She has a last minute thing. As you can see here, Nvidia is starting to get close to this 196 level. Right now it's 195.5. If I was here, I'd be a lot more interested in it, but unfortunately I have to go. So I apologize for the short video, but I just kind of wanted to give you the frame of mind, what needs to happen, and the most important part, what needs to happen next. Guys, have a great night, everybody. God bless, and I will see you all tomorrow.